It's a lot of body. Hi, guys.
Hey, Abigail.
Happy Thursday. How's everybody's week been? Braylee's had an interesting day today. We were supposed to get a lot done today, and that didn't happen because we had to go pick up Braylee from school early. Yeah. So, tried cleaning with her.
Her sickness is still there. Looks like we don't have anybody really in here yet. Looks like just Abigail so far.
Yeah. That's so funny. You have all the animals. Yeah, the notification did go out. I got it.
Cool.
All the animals are laying behind
you. Hey, Janelle.
Just in like a little row. It's been a while, Janelle. Hi, Chelsea. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy week here, too.
Yeah.
It flew by, that's for sure. All the lighting's doing that weird stuff again.
It's just the camera.
I know, I don't like it. We're pretty good. We're excited. The bus is working. It's been the highlight of the week.
The bus.
And Braylee's been really excited about it.
Yeah.
Your boys turned 11 today or just this week? Happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday.
11.
Hey, Denise.
It's coming up.
That's still 5 years away.
It's going to go so fast. On the 30th. Okay. Did you guys do anything fun?
We love that the bus is working.
Yeah, we're so excited. Yeah. Kayleen asked if you got the video of Abby.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. He's still working on that video. I'm almost wondering if you should put it out at the very end of the month, like as a wrapping it up.
Maybe. I mean, I'm still getting videos as of today, so it's still going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I'm giving people some time. Now there's a couple more people that wanted to get in there.
What kind of doctors does Braylee see? Braylee sees a pediatrician. And that's it for right now. We are actually waiting. We're on a wait list to make an appointment down at the U of M, which is more of specialized care. They have an autism clinic there. And she will hopefully be paired with a developmental behavioral pediatrician.
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll see like if they suggest specialists or anything like that.
The Aquarium of the Pacific.
We've never been there.
Well, it's because it's in California.
Well, I know. I've been to California, and I've been to an aquarium there, but I've never been to that one. I went to Monterey Bay.
It's pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good day yesterday.
You broke your windshield? That's rough. I hate days like that.
Breaking windshield days?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
We've had one of those days.
We've had multiple broken windshields, actually.
Have we?
Yeah, from the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
Woke up, went to
work. And our windshield was broken.
Hi, little Mama Purple.
Oh, new My Little Pony shoes. That's so cool. We actually have to get Braylee some new shoes soon. I think she's getting.
Tennessee.
We want to go to Tennessee eventually.
Yeah, someday we'll go through there.
Probably not until like next year or the year after.
If we go to Florida and flying's too expensive, we'll end up going through there.
I do not want to drive all that distance. Oh, flights of stairs. An 11-year-old.
An RV.
Maybe. An 11-year-old's being carried up flights of stairs. That's rough. We can't even take Braylee up our stairs when she's like really aggressive like that.
Mm-mm.
So kudos, you guys
scary.
made it through. I know it's not an awesome day, but you made it through. Hopefully the rest of the days got better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Braylee is still sick. So she doesn't have a fever or anything. She's not contagious. She could have stayed at school today, but she was really miserable and like she wasn't getting anything done. So we only took her out a few hours early today. But I'm starting to think, and we'll talk about this a little bit in the next video, but I'm starting to think she's being strategic. So take that for what you will. She's sneaky. 85 pounds?
My brother's only like 30 something, 40 maybe.
It's times like that I really think, wow, I am so thankful that Braylee is just small, because any added weight in that state makes it so hard. or size even. They don't even have to be heavy, but if they're long, you know.
Target's best.
I hope Abby has a good day at school. That's so cool. Made it up the next day. Yeah, that's what counts, you know.
Have a good night.
We love Target. We actually didn't get Braylee Easter stuff because somebody we know is fundraising to adopt a child, and that's one of their fundraising things is setting up Easter eggs. So we went ahead and did that. We set up that for Braylee.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're pre-filled. They come and just put the eggs out for you. Figured it was a good reason.
Hey.
That's a big day then, Abigail. That's must be crazy to think that it's been a year. Emma's 37 pounds, and then your son is over 5 feet tall at 11. Holy cow!
It's pretty tall.
Yeah, we're short. We're short.
I guess
so.
Yeah, we're really short.
You're not that short. I'm really short.
I feel a little short.
Well, it's because most everybody is taller than you. Except for
Especially
me.
in Minnesota. I feel like everybody in Minnesota is
People
tall.
in Minnesota, some of them are tall. Tall boys, tall family, yeah. David's one of the shortest in his family, actually.
Yeah.
And I am just right in kind of the middle. Pretty much everybody in my family is about the same height. So I think they said that Braylee will only end up being about 5 foot to 5'2", and maybe 100 to 115 pounds. So she won't grow super big.
No, we haven't seen that movie yet, Abigail.
What movie?
5 feet apart.
No. It's still in the movie theaters, and we just haven't had time to go. And I don't think that that's one that David really wants to see that much, so we probably won't go to the theaters for it.
How do you know?
You're not interested in those kinds of movies.
Oh,
You like the action movies.
not all.
I told you, it reminds me of The Fault in Our Stars.
I like that movie. It was so good. It was okay.
It was
It was so good.
That's how I know you're lying.
It was okay. And then that Mark Wahlberg movie was an action.
That's because Mark Wahlberg is your boy.
I like sci-fi more than action.
Yeah, that's true. Sci-fi is your jam.
Battlestar Galactica. Stargate. Just listing off my faves.
Oh, wow. So you're the shortest one? Yeah. In my family, like me and my mom and my brothers are all approximately the same height. We're somewhere between 5 foot and like 5'4", I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister, I think, is a little taller than that.
What if it's sci-fi movies that I've seen?
Star Trek?
Yeah, I mean, I said Star Trek.
I don't
know. There's a lot of
There's a lot of good ones. I just can't think of any right now.
A lot of sci-fi movies.
There's tons of sci-fi movies.
Interstellar. That was a decent one.
David just loves space.
Mars movies. Those are pretty good.
You like aliens and ghosts.
Yeah, alien movies, ghost movies. Those are fun.
That's just your forte. Hi, Krista.
Hey, Krista.
It's been a little bit. We are also working on getting some cards and getting those signed and sent out. And we're figuring out the logistics of the bus stuff also for what we're going to do to decorate the inside of it. I know we asked in the last vlog, and people had some really good suggestions. But the thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take a picture and show you guys what the inside of it looks like, because people are like, can you write something? I'm like, yeah, you couldn't write anything on that. You can't, because the metal is made up. It almost looks mesh. It's drilled like full of tiny little holes on the entire thing. So writing anything or even like painting would be hard. So we'd have to get like bigger things, like paper things, or material or something like that. Yeah,
I do like all you guys. I like the lights idea too. Putting lights up there.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Some fairy lights.
What? Why was the chiropractor so busy? Because he had back-to-back meetings. There you go, Abigail.
Oh man, Starship Troopers.
Hey Aaron, how are you too? How are you too? How are you?
Yes, Janelle. Can we do decals?
We are good.
I think that's something that we might put on the windows for like the names, but we haven't figured it out yet how we want to do it. We might do some artwork in there. Pet Cemetery, the remake.
There's just so many options of things to do with that bus.
I just think like putting like sheeting or material of like navy blue with stars. That seems cool to me. Or like tie dye. That would be cool too. Like something bright. I feel like she'd like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, puzzle pieces even.
Yeah.
Would be good.
And it's cool because there's since it has like the little holes, you can
just pin stuff in there.
Yeah.
We could probably even safety pin stuff.
Probably.
Or little hooks or something.
Yeah.
She's singing Sun, Mr.
Yeah,
Golden
stars are
Sun.
good. We like space.
Oh, I don't know why your phone wouldn't do chat. I hate when my phone is messing up on me. What? You look really tired.
A little bit tired, yeah.
You're like Carlos's fat belly, just like sprawled out right here for the world. He's like, yeah, my fat belly. Yeah, that's true. Stencil of a puzzle piece and paint them everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Could do spray paint.
You're gonna gas yourself out in there.
Problem is, a lot of windows.
The problem is with all the holes, it would go like up into.
Which is fine. It's just insulation.
Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, we're just kind of thinking out loud, projecting thoughts.
Yeah.
Brainstorming. I can't wait to have actual radio in there.
Yeah, that's one of the next steps is that get a radio. You know that Brayla loves music. We need music in that bus. And it has an intercom system, which is really fun.
Yeah. But if it had clear speakers,
it doesn't have very good
better.
speakers in here.
Yeah. Braylee, do you want to come say hi?
I figured out how to turn on all the emergency lights and the strobe light.
Did you?
Yes.
That's so funny.
I can't drive with any of those extra lights.
No,
it's fun to
it's illegal for you to do.
It's fun to turn it on in the driveway.
Right? Like, boop, boop, light it up. Hi, Jana. How are you? We've been good. Milling through Braylee's sickness.
I could take the light off the top of the bus and put it into the inside of the bus.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's not safe for driving.
Well, it would only be used when it's stationary.
Do you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody with your boogery face? Say hi. Can you wave?
Say hi.
Look. Say hi. Say hi. That's okay, Jana. She just doesn't think she's going to get another video.
Yeah.
David's just taking some time to do it. I think he wants it to turn out right, so he's taking a little more time to do it.
Yeah.
That video. Look, your friends are saying hi. Can you say hi? Hey.
She's into her game, or not game.
No, she's video. Watching
baking video.
Yeah, what is it? I think it's So Yummy on YouTube. She watches them like bake and decorate things.
Yeah.
Oh. Stomach virus that went through Braylee's school this winter so bad.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It was awful. Yeah, we have an orange cat, that dog, and a hedgehog. That's all of them. The whole kit and caboodle.
Doing pretty good, Jana. How are you today?
Yeah, we thought Braylee was getting better because her congestion went away for a few days, so we sent her back to school because her fever went away also. But then today they called us and kind of suggested that we bring her home. So we did. But I still think she'll be going tomorrow because she didn't have to come home today. It just was a thing. Oh no, the cat's gonna knock over the light.
I hope not.
Whoa. Can you get a tissue for your nose? Let's get a tissue.
That's not really the point of it, Joseph. It's the part of it of being unique. It's not puzzling. Favorite song? I have a lot of favorite songs. Lately it's been Avril Lavigne songs, right?
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite song. I just listen to all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, mac and cheese. Okay, go sit down. It'll be a second. I'm making her this. Are you excited?
Sorry, I'm silent and reading. I'm just a little later.
You have to wait. You gotta watch the timer, okay? I thought she was done eating because she ate really late, but she's still hungry, apparently. How's the diamond painting coming?
Well, the puzzle piece it's a symbol of autism. It's been a symbol for autism for quite a long time. And it was never meant to be something negative. It's always been, it's the puzzle piece symbol. So it's about being unique, and it's about...
I think it means something different for a lot of different people, so you can't tell somebody that they're not allowed to use something that they want to use.
Yeah.
I understand that it's associated with Autism Speaks a lot, and people feel, very conflicted about that, but it is easily recognized by the general population of people that have no experience with autism. I mean...
Exactly. You explain stuff a lot better than I do.
Sorry, I'm catching up from where I was.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the bus.
Janelle, I saw a lot of people, on April 2nd. Some people choose to do blue. Some people choose to do red. Some people choose an infinity symbol that's gold or rainbow colored. And I think it is one of those things that everybody has their personal preferences, because you find, like, even people that are autistic themselves, even some of those people actually don't mind the blue or the puzzle piece. And I think as long as you're getting the point across, it doesn't really matter what you use, as you're not trying to be offensive, and it's just personal preference. It's all working towards the same thing.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. So I know that not everybody agrees with that, but nobody said that the puzzles are representing human beings.
And that's really just, I don't know. I feel like this whole thing is just...
It's blown out of proportion. Like, exactly. People get so easily offended. It's the same thing as using person first language. Some people prefer to say on the spectrum. Some people prefer to say is autistic. Some people prefer to say people with autism. And I think as long as you're coming from a good place and not just trying to be a mean person, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like, I have bigger fish to fry. Those things don't bother me. I'm not that easily offended. Sorry, I'm still catching up. We did wear blue because everybody at Braley's school wore blue, and that's what the group photo did.
That's what we did. Yes, puzzle pieces are awesome, Krista.
Braley communicates to us. She does a lot of pulling us around physically, kind of indicating what she wants. Oh my gosh. She's counting down.
Do you hear her counting?
She counted down from 10. But she has a speaking device. She knows a few signs, and she also imitates words that we say with some of her echolalia. I mean, realistically, any symbol, anything can be taken in a negative way. Anything, it's all about context and it's like Jen's video said today. Just because something has capability, everything has capability to be good and bad. Everything. So it's all just kind of how it goes.
The recording hasn't got anywhere yet, Krista. It's gonna get there though. It's gonna get there. Still struggling with wearing the microphone.
Right, Rob? That's what I'm saying. People like to be offended.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing too is like what I want to do is keep it positive. Like everybody does have their opinions. Everybody does have their certain viewpoints on things, and that is completely okay. I'm willing to debate it, yes, but I'm not going to get offended or in a big argument about different viewpoints on things. It's just not worth it, really.
It's not productive.
Yeah.
Honestly.
The autism awareness video is in the process of being made. It's going to take a little bit of time. There's quite a few clips now. I've actually gotten quite a few more since I've talked about it again. And I'm waiting for a few more. There's a few more people that said they want to be in it, so I'm not in too big of a rush. My goal now is just to get it done by sometime in April.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make sure it's good. And so I'm going to spend a lot of time on it.
It's exactly how I feel about it. There are more important things.
Yeah. There are a lot. Yeah, definitely.
It wasn't for you. It was for her. I saw your haircut, Erin. It looks nice.
I hope that video ends up all right.
I think so. Erin said, "What do you want me to say? Do you need some sort of content?"
Anything positive about autism.
Just what you like about autism.
Yep.
Or your experience with it, if you have any. She's still listening to music with her food. She's so stuffed up, though. She can't, you could hear her breathe while she's trying to take bites, and she's like,
Hopefully that cold goes away someday.
No, I get it, Rob. It just, people have very strong feelings about a lot of things, and that's understandable. But that's like a lot of people are afraid to ask questions about autism to people, because people are so easily offended sometimes. And I always tell everybody, I hope that you feel free to ask us questions and we'll answer to the best of our ability from our experiences. Because I would rather have somebody ask questions and try and get some insight than just not ask and keep going based off of assumptions or possible misinformation that they have. We can see you, Tammy. Go for it, Erin. We love those girls. All of them.
All of them.
So much. I can't wait to see them again. It's been so long. It'll be good times.
It's been a long time.
Braylee does have laughing spells for no reason.
Yep.
A couple weeks ago, it happened a lot.
Yeah, a couple days in a row, it was just constantly laughing.
Like her power hour before bed would be just laughing. And I'm like, you are way too hyped right now. You need to settle down.
Yeah, that's one reason why I made that shirt. I made that new shirt that says "Ask About Autism." It's really basic shirt, really.
It is, but it gets the point across.
Yeah.
Just
someday I'm gonna get one for myself.
I think that's the thing too. Is that people need to have open lines of communication and be able to ask.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know anything about it. We wouldn't even know what to ask, and I wouldn't want to offend somebody before we had Braylee.
Yeah, and I think part of it is people are scared to like be
People are,
offensive.
they
And
don't want to piss somebody off, honestly, by asking a question and being like, well, that's rude.
yeah, so I'm for me anyway, I'm comfortable with questions, and
Right.
I'm not going to be offended if you're like
Again, if you're coming from a good place,
Yeah.
looking to be informed,
unless you're like purposely trying to be
aggressive.
yeah.
Oh, I bet they get a lot of that at Disneyland, though, honestly, because it's one of those places where it's so populated with kids, and you get a lot of overtired kids and behaviors just between typical and
Yeah.
just kids in general. The giggle fits make me laugh a lot. Sorry, I can't see. I'm also getting new glasses tomorrow.
It's probably just different viewpoints, Joseph, and that's probably why it ends up being that way.
Jumping, yeah. Braylee does a lot of running during her power hours. She'll run back and forth a lot. That's great that you have that little Mama Purple and she can kind of help guide you the best she can, especially if she has that experience. Yeah, my glasses are really old. I think I've had these ones since she was like
That was
3.
a long time ago. Yeah.
So almost 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I am not good. I can't see like this far in front of my face without my glasses on. That's why I always am leaning in or make David put a second screen up for me. I don't know for every kid why some autistic kids can't talk. Braylee has a, what am I trying to say? She has a speaking disorder. She has dyspraxia.
It's like the brain doesn't connect the words to say them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why her words are jumbled, and it takes a lot of concentration for her to say words.
Form words, it's harder.
Yeah. In some cases, some kids
just
speak fine, and some don't, and I don't think there's a certain reason why.
No, some have, I think, speaking disorders, or a lot of it could be motor disorders too. Gross motor stuff and the motor planning that it takes. And then sometimes it could just be the way that the brain works.
Yeah.
That they can't do it. I think it's different for a lot of different people, just like why some kids with autism or people with autism do some things and some don't, or they do different things, they're all just super different. So I don't think there is a one size fits all answer.
Yeah.
I don't think Braylee has a hard time in therapy. She doesn't cry a lot unless she's overtired, like if she woke up too early, right? Or if she just doesn't want to do something, she gets frustrated and she gets angry, but that's just kids in general. She doesn't want to do work all the time. I do need a checkup. Glasses are expensive, though.
They are.
It's not been a priority. You know how it is when you're a parent at all. Like, your stuff always gets put on the back burner when your kid just gets priority. So it's been put off too long. Energizer Bunny. Braylee doesn't usually get too hyper, so when she does get like power hour before bed, it's abnormally hyper for her.
I don't know, Rob. I haven't seen that to be common, at least in our side of things, like the people we've met and everything.
I don't know a ton. Like, I'm thinking of all the kids that we know, and I don't think I even know one that has. Yeah. That I can think of. Oh, echolalia, yeah. And then, yeah, you do have kids that are semi-verbal or do talk, but it's not functional. Like Braylee's echolalia isn't really functional. It's kind of calmed down, but now she's not speaking as much either, because as she was increasing her echolalia, we were also seeing an increase in speech when that happened. So we took it, good with the bad. And echolalia isn't the worst thing that she does at all. It doesn't bother me at all. You're still on a waiting list? There's always waiting lists for everything.
Yeah, everybody just wants to be loved, right?
Yeah. And accepted the way they are. You just want to be like, oh, you're cool,
Yeah.
You're allowed to be who you are.
There's so much out there that yeah. I won't go into that. I went down
Hi, Shelly.
I went down a dark hole on YouTube of misinformation about autism, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, and that's probably one of the things that really kind of bugs me.
Right.
More than I don't really get angry about things, but that really just.
Well, because for some people that don't have the exposure to it, if that's the first and only thing that they've seen, that's what they now think. That's what they're basing their information off of. And that really sucks. Yeah, Braylee doesn't always use echolalia, but it would be like I would ask her, what do you want to eat? She'd say, what do you want? And I'm like, no, that's not how you answer. And so we'd have to work on it. Like, do you want to eat? Eat. Are you hungry? Hungry. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Do you have a full belly? You have hiccups?
Drink?
No, she's probably trying to get the cookies off the stove.
Oh.
You can have one cookie. Cookies? One cookie? Cookie.
You have to get it now.
Yeah. That's the one word that never fails. Cookie.
Say please. You say please.
There's a lot of correlations with autism, I think, because it's super varying. You're going to get different correlation with a lot of different things.
Ugh.
Where is the best place to find information on autism? I think it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for resources locally, then you would probably want
Autism societies locally.
Right.
They usually have quite a bit of information.
Yeah, your local autism society. I know not everybody has that, but you could also, we have the ARC, which is good for it's regional. Each area of our state has the ARC.
Yeah.
Or just some sort of advocates will usually also have information. We do a lot of resource fairs, especially when Braylee was younger and we were new. We went to a lot of resource fairs to kind of look up information and see what was available. And even not just finding services, but it would kind of show information about that. A lot of the times they have classes that I've seen, and just stuff like that, honestly. And we researched a lot on our own online. Even if you don't have Autism Society local to you, you can still look that stuff up.
Yeah. And sometimes local counties have resources available.
Right.
They'll have some sort of printout of I know that when we met with the county, they gave us a sheet full of different contacts in the area.
Right, and information.
Yeah.
Also, depending your therapists. One of our therapists helped us navigate a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And other parents in your area. When we moved here, I joined a lot of Facebook groups in our area, and you take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes there's really good gems of information and sometimes there's not. But you can still kind of weed through that and pick the information that is actually useful to you.
Autism Speaks is good for information, just because they do have a lot of information on, as in resource information, I believe,
yeah,
on their site. they just have a lot of like links to different organizations and programs that are available.
Right. Oh yeah, parent to parent. I believe we do here. We haven't looked into it too much. We did participate in parent to parent in Colorado, and they sent us on a Department of Education conference, and that was really useful for us. That was probably one of the really most useful things that we have ever done.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, Autism Self-Advocacy Network. I forgot about that.
Awesome people there too.
Hi, Shelly. Braylee's good. She's just kind of jumping, hopping around, just doing her thing. Interesting, Rob. That's really cool. To get autism and disability packs in a sensory area in their shows. That's really nice. We are actually going to make a video, I want to say within the next week, about some of the sensory-friendly events and activities that we have found that we can share with other people, because I know you don't always know about them, especially if you're not searching or well-versed in it. But we've seen a lot of them, and we want to share that information.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're about to that point where to get ready for work.
Yep, and she is winding down for bed. I know it's a little early, but she's got to wind down.
Yeah.
All right.
And I agree, Joseph. There's issues with Autism Speaks for sure, but they do have links to other
information.
They have information that goes to other organizations outside of Autism Speaks.
And if you don't agree with them, don't monetarily.
I just will never
fund them.
I personally will never give
them.
money to them.
No.
You guys have an awesome night too. I cannot talk tonight. I'm so tired.
We get winding down. Braylee, do you want to come say bye?
I need to wind down and get ready.
Do you want to come say bye?
Wind up for work.
Yeah, you're too tired tonight. We do have a dog. He's right here.
More coffee.
This little red blob.
Everybody, coffee's good.
Braylee, do you want to come say bye? No, she's in her zone.
All right, guys.
Have a good rest of your night.
And
hopefully you have a good Friday. It's the end of the week.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Well, tomorrow you're posting a video.
Well, another live next week. Yes. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.
Maybe Tuesday on Facebook. Maybe we'll get on there.
All right. Is that all?
Don't forget to send me the video clips if you're still sending them. And that video is going to be...
All right.
See you guys
Bye,
later.
Guys. You're so funny.